What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Happy New Year's Eve. Tuesday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern. What is going on, guys? Pops with Purpose. Hello, hello, hello. Mark Easy. Hello, hello, hello. We got a giveaway. Zobi pin and a Luau YouTube channel sticker. If you're here on Whatnot, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, The Luau, over on YouTube. In fact, we'll be live tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern for a Luau, the last Luau live of 2025. Tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, right there live on YouTube. Come check it out. If you're over on YouTube, you can click that little QR code and pop right over in here to Whatnot. We got to give away a pin and sticker, a Zobi horror pin, and a Luau sticker. We also have Funkos in the back. We have the Child Mandalorian lunchbox. We have some 2 football players. Yeah. And you can see some of the ones we have in the back. You got Jetfire Funko Shop exclusive, the Erica NFT. That's a 5,000 piece. So only about 2,500 of them were ever redeemed. Toucan Sam OG Funko Shop exclusive at Icon. Noel Jill Harris autograph. The Lucky the Leprechaun OG at Icon glow in the dark. We have Jamie Frazier from Outlander. That is a vaulted pop, very old. Tony the Tiger 2,000 piece flocked at Icon Grail. We have 1,000 point Batman, or I'm sorry, Batboy. Did I buy any of the $1,500 boom box mystery boxes? Well, yes, I did. I was reluctant on it because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons. If you look at that mystery box, a lot of it is definitely inflated Hobby DB values on that stuff. It's scary, but yeah, we'll see. You'll see the unboxing probably in February. And we'll see where we go from there. You never know. Maybe it was the very last mystery box I will ever do. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we got the Zobi pin and the Luau sticker. Check out those pops behind you guys. If you want deals and steals, that's what we're about. I don't necessarily believe in Hobby DB prices. I think they're not right, not accurate on a lot of them. I love to tell you what something is actually selling for on eBay, and I can tell you on every single pop back there what that is. And I like to price it below that. So I don't necessarily, I can tell you Hobby DB pricing, not a problem. I can also tell you what these things are selling for, and then I'll give you a price that will beat that. That's how I roll. Again, it's no knock on Hobby DB. It's just, let's face it, Hobby DB prices are not accurate prices. You know, it's informational, but that's it. It is not the gospel that it once was. Unfortunately, that's what mystery boxes go on. I get it. And that's probably what sellers like to go on as well. That's fine. I do things a little bit differently. We got a minute left on the giveaway, but if you see a pop behind you that you want, whether it's the Steve and Robin, I would break that set up. They're sold as a set right now. And an incredible deal as a set. If I separate them, I'm not willing to give quite the deal. Bat Boy's a 1,000 piece. Fun Days Day Out. That does have a little ding on the top. Freddie Funko Dumb and Dumber in the orange suit. I think that's Lloyd. Maybe not. Dwight. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a 2,000 piece. Strawberry Shortcake. That is a 750 piece Funko Shop Grail. Dulcia. That is the Power Ranger Grail NFT from the movie. Steve and Robin. We also have Freddie Funko Willy Wonka. We have Nerdy Cthulhu, which is a super rare pop. Freddie Funko as Bender, which is like an insane grail. And we got Clown Jack in the Box. That's what we got. We also have that Mandalorian metal lunchbox that sits behind you. And I have a Christian McCaffrey and a Lamar Jackson mini NFL Funkos as well. Trav1998. Congratulations. You take home the Luau YouTube channel sticker and a Zobi pin. Congrats. Coming to you. All right. Right away, we're going to hop right into this. First thing up, 2 minis. Christian McCaffrey got himself a win this past weekend. Lamar Jackson, will he play next week against Pittsburgh? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters which one of those 2 teams wins. They neither one do anything in the playoffs. But there you go. These normally, I think, retailed for $8 to $10 a piece. Sometimes they were selling in $12 up to $15 a piece. But here's a deal and a steal for you. You get both of them for $6. I want to move them. I want to get them out of here. Help me. $6. That's $3 a piece. Christian McCaffrey, Lamar Jackson. Who wants them? $6, $3 a piece. How about this? How about we do this? Here we go. I'll make it even better. I'll go $5 a piece, or $5 for the pair. You get both of them for $5, $2.50 a piece. Wow, tough crowd. All right, moving on. Here's one for you. Red Skull. Look at this. This is kind of OG-ish. Captain America, the first Avenger. Old school Funko Wacky Wobbler of Red Skull. Here's a little deal for you. Red Skull Wacky Wobbler. I think this sells on eBay for about $15, something like that. How about $8 for a Wacky Wobbler? Wacky Wobbler, Red Skull, Captain America, the first Avenger. All right, next one, we got a Mandalorian lunchbox. Metal lunchbox. There's Grogu. There's Mando and Grogu. You got Wanted on the side. Very cool. Sealed metal lunchbox, display piece, carrying case, whatever you want to make it. Kind of a cool little piece. Here you go. $8 on this one. $8. A Mandalorian lunchbox. All right, I said I did have some 8x10s. I got 2 8x10s. Here you go. First one, Abigail Breslin. Very cool. I don't remember the movie, but it's Abigail Breslin with Cameron Diaz. Great little photo. Beckett authenticated. Normally, Abigail Breslin's going to sell for about $70, $80 online. Maybe a little bit less, in that range. Here you go, $35 for an Abigail Breslin. Beckett authenticated 8x10. The Beckett authentication's $20 alone. Uncle Gator, what's going on, my friend? So blessed, Pops. Hello. All right, next one. I heard someone mention it, so here you go. Toucan Sam, old school Toucan Sam. Look at that. Near mint. Very cool. It is OG 2017, basically almost 9 years old. I always like to say this. If you guys don't know how to read these codes, so 17 is the year, 2017. 12 is the month. That was December. And 13 is the day. If anyone wants to ever know, that's how you read those barcodes. PPG says $55. It sells for $40 to $45 on eBay. That's about what they sell for. There are 3 pops back there for Stranger Things. The Steve Robin, that comes as a set. I would consider breaking up the set, and we have the Erica. Here you go. $35 for Toucan Sam. Funko Fat Guy's in. Old school Toucan Sam, you can't beat it. This guy's at one time was $100, $120 Funko. I have the set for $450. Congrats, Funko Fat Guy. Bam. I will show them. We do have the Erica if you're interested in Erica. There's Dumb and Dumber. There's Bat Boy. Here you go. So first up is the Robin. It is near mint. It is 1,800 pieces. Near mint condition, no issues with Robin. She sells for about $330 to $350 eBay. I'm not talking PPG. Steve, 1,800 piece. There is a little bit of a crease on the bottom. It's hard to see. It's like right in the middle. And there's like a little tear there, but you can't see it because it's in the lip of the box. You know, you can't see it. But anyway, there they are. Steve sells for $250 to $300. Robin sells for $330 to $350. You're looking at ballpark $550 to $600 for the set on eBay. I have them both. Now, if you want to buy the set, here you go. You won't find a set this cheap for these two Funkos. $450. $450 the set. If you wanted me to break them, I would, but I'm not going to give any discounts on it broke. Oh, Funko Fat Guy in on this one. There you go, Jake, picking it up. It's a great set. 1,800 piece Steve and Robin Ahoy 2-pack. Can't beat that one. F it. F it. F it. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, moving on, guys. Moving on. Here, we'll do another Stranger Things. Here's Erica. This is the NFT Erica 5,000 pieces. In reality, I think just over 2,500 were actually ever redeemed and made. Did they, does it make sense? It completes how everyone is Dungeons and Dragons. She never really played with them, but the issue with this one was the first batch, all of them were damaged. The second batch, this one was damaged. All the rest were good. So this is the third run of these things that they had to make. Big deal with them. I think these still sell for 45, 50-ish bucks in that range. It's the last one I have. I'll go 35 bucks. Here you go. 35 bucks. Erica. They're taking forever to ship these. No Soul Eater. I mean, they missed the Christmas ones, right? So the Christmas one's not even going to be out till sometime in January. You've got Toy Story on the horizon. There's a lot that they have. They're taking their time. Obviously, I think many of us know because they're dead. They're not coming back. More than likely. It's never been fully announced, but more than likely, NFTs are gone. That's the only thing I can think of. But, who knows? No one knows for sure. All right, next one up, we got Bat Boy. This is a Fun Days 1,000 piece day out. It's fantastic plastic. The winner of this was Tanner Hedges. He designed this one. There is one little ding on the top right by his nose. There it is. You can see it right there. PPG says it's $43. He normally sells for $25. Here you go. You want to steal and deal? Here you go. $15. That, there you go. I do think now that this is the last couple weeks of the final redemption of NFTs. Now, I think a lot of us thought maybe they would announce it now. I don't think they announce it until everything's shipped, and then they'll announce it. No, sorry, no Walking Dead. Let's see, which one will we go with next? Here you go. Here's Jetfire. Transformers Jetfire. Funko Shop exclusive. Near mint condition. Transformers. Old school. PPG says $60. Really sells for 35 to 40 on eBay. But I'm all about under eBay. Here you go, Jetfire, $30. Here's an autograph for you guys. Jill Harris. Autograph Jill Harris. Noelle does the voice of Noelle from Black Clover. Autograph and character name. OC Celebrity Marketing authenticated. They do a lot of private signings with the voice actors and actresses. This would probably run you anywhere between $60 and $80 if you got her at a con or an autograph signing session. Maybe even in the $70 to $80 range. Who knows? Character name, sometimes they add a little bit extra for that. eBay, these are selling right around the 50-ish range. But here you go, an autographed Noelle. Why not? We'll run this bad boy as an auction. I'll run it for $30. There you go. $30 for an autograph, Noelle. The only thing I have left for Stranger Things is the Erica. Sorry, no It. From what I've seen, It is very, very popular due to the show and the ending of the show and citing a connection to this, the pops. So It very, very popular right now. Maybe not so much Pennywise himself, but I know some of the OG characters, super pricey. That is the only auto we have right now. Next week, we will have some more autos. But yeah, it's the only auto we have right now. Yeah, the kids, the previous kids, Richie and that, they have gone up pretty good in value. Jake spending cheddar, baby. Jake spending cheddar. All right, next one. Here we go. This is a cool one. Freddie Funko Dumb and Dumber. I think this is Lloyd. Someone could correct me and let me know. I think it's Lloyd. 2,000 piece Freddie Funko, 2018, Dumb and Dumber. Very cool. PPG is in at $80. No, I'm sorry, no Pennywise. $80. Sells on eBay for $60. Here you go. We'll run this bad boy as an auction. How about $45? Again, PPG is 80. Sells on eBay for 60. Now, I will tell you guys, if just I'm a collector, you guys are a collector. I also resell and do things like that. Price on Erica, $35 on Erica. If you're interested, I'll run it again. Be careful buying stuff on the hype. And what I mean by that is this is the height of It and Pennywise. So you're going to pay big time prices. If you wait a month, 2 months, those things probably are going to go back to a little bit more level or price. And I don't see the Pennywises. They did so many of them. I just don't see those. Maybe the Freddy is Pennywise, possible. Here's one just because it's on the bottom. I'll do this one. It's a special pop. It's old school. But just so you people can see these pops do exist. Freddie Funko Bender, 196 piece, 2015. I don't know the character that well. There's a beer bottle, old school box. There is one little ding on the window right there by the corner of the sticker. But you don't see pops like this, right? The old school Freddy back. Very, very cool. This pop has a PPG of $1,750. There's only 196 of them, so obviously 10 years old. You're not going to see a lot of them for sale. The ones that have sold right at about $1,250 to $1,300. It comes in the vaulted armor. I will also throw this out there, guys. This is the best hard protector money buys. There ain't no doubt about it. I don't buy these because they're over $30 a piece, but these hit harder than the armors. It is the best protector hard stack you can buy. It's just, is it worth it to you to put to at 30 some bucks? For me, it's a no, but you know. But anyway, it is a super grail. You don't see them. One little ding on the window right there, you can see it. 1750 is what PPG says. When they sell anywhere between 1250 and 1300. I'm telling you right now, you will never see this pop be sold at this price. There you go. Just so you can see it. A lot of people don't get to see pops like that, so you guys can see one, you know? It's a rare pop, doesn't sell that often. There's not many out there for sale. Here's the Erica. Someone mentioned the Erica. I'll run Erica again before we get to the next aisle. There we go, 5,000 piece Erica. In reality, a little over 2,500 were ever redeemed. Actually, here we go. I'll do even a little better. I'll go $33 on her. 33 bucks, Erica. This is the only one I had. We did have the Robin and Steve 2-pack. That sold earlier in the show. Brentley MN24. Congrats, Erica, coming to you. Congrats. It's a great piece. Nice piece. All right, next one. Another Ad Icon OG. Lucky the Leprechaun Funko Shop exclusive glow in the dark. This one, guys, at one time was $120 Funko. 2018 on that one. Again, if you can't read the barcodes or ever want to know what it means, 18 the year, 01 January, the day of 24th. January 24th, 2018 is when this one was produced. There you go. At one time, $120. Currently, PPG is $55. It sells for right at about 40 to 45 bucks. eBay sold. Here you go. I'll give you another steal and deal on this one. 35 bucks. Lucky the Leprechaun. $35. Next one, we talk ad icons. You can never talk ad icons without this. Now, we could all talk the death of ad icons. What killed ad icons? Why did the values tank? I personally like to say it's due to the McNuggets, but let's face it, it's because of overproduction, less exclusivity, and they just went too crazy on them. You know what I mean? Burning Soul, the Bender I had at, I'll run the Bender 950 bucks. That's what I want for the Bender. Like I said before, you'll never see a Freddy Funko 196 piece as Bender any cheaper than that. The other Freddy is Freddy Funko Willy Wonka. I'm in about the 375 for Freddy Willy Wonka. About 375 for Willy Wonka. I might be able to be talked down to 350-ish. But anyway, talking at icons, This thing right here was about a $550, $600 Funko, not many years ago. Currently, right now, he's in at $210 PPG, 2,000 piece. Flocked Tony the Tiger. This was the ad icon grail, other than the Freddies and the real super rare ones, right? 210 PPG. He sells on eBay for about a $150. Again, I like eBay last sold prices. It's just what it is. I do not have Toucan Sam metallic. Sorry, for sale. No, I do not. So here you go. Another one. I'll go 100. I'll make it even better. 135 for flocked Tony the Tiger. I never thought we would ever see a price that cheap years ago, but there it is. Yeah, so the figures you guys see in the back are Hot Toys. If you're not familiar with Hot Toys, they are made in Hong Kong by the company Hot Toys. Congrats on Tony the Tiger. Again, you can't beat that. It's a killer price on Tony the Tiger. Hot Toys figures are what sits in the back. Some of the ones, like you see Deadpool is lit up. That is a separate thing, but Hot Toys are just next level 6 scale figures. Don't get me talking about them. It's as you can see here. Do a little show. There you go. You can see some of the lightsabers that light up towards the bottom. You got Ahsoka on the bottom, Star Wars. There you go, John Wick, Harry Potter, Captain Jack. I have a good bit of Hot Toys. The detail on what I'll say about Hot Toys, right? People ask all the time about Hot Toys and things. What I'll tell you is they're not for everyone. The Hot Toys are not Funko Pops, right? Hot Toys are the next level, top of the line collectible figure. But that is why they cost $250, $300, $500. They are detailed materials, look, sculpt, everything. It is a piece of art. But it is also, when you think about it, a very, very expensive collectible. They're not for everybody. Hot Toys didn't do a Michael Jackson. A company called InArt did. Yes, eyeballs are changing. They can rotate the eyeballs. Some of them have real hair. Yes. Biff or Einstein from Back to the Future? Sorry, I do not. Back to the Future getting harder to get. I'll be honest with you. Back to the Future Funko's becoming a little bit harder. It's been a while since new ones have been out, so yeah. Here's one old school Funko. For those of you who ever watched the show Outlander, this is Jamie Frazier from Outlander. Near mint Funko, definitely another old one, 2015, almost 11 years old. It is vaulted. PPG says it's $190. I've seen them sell for like $150, $300 on eBay. Here we go. I'll give you a deal and steal on this. $110. PPG's $190. Normally sells for about $140, $150. So the case that you see behind me is a Maju case. Maju Space. It is one of the premium cases that you can buy. Metal, wood, felt, dust proof. It's the dude that owns it. His name is Brian, I believe, is one of the nicest dudes you could ever imagine. Again, it's not cheap. I'll show you guys a little bit. Here you go. So it goes all the way down there and extends all the way back to me right here. If you can see, there's risers on it. The bottom is felt. I mean, it's a next level case. What I'll tell you about them is they're the best. He also makes a DTOF. Remember, DTOFs are not made anymore. He makes one that is almost like a DTOF, only better. They're not cheap. They're not cheap, and they take a long time to get here. They're made overseas. So when you order it, by the time you order it till it actually gets to you, you're looking at probably a year to a year and a half. Just FYI, if you want to buy one. Maju case. Maju space as well. I forget which one the website. I'll take a look for you. Hold on, guys. Again, I like these auctions to be educational. So I don't know if it'll let me pop it in here. Let me see. Let me pop it in there. There you go. Maju Space. Check them out. They have DTOFs. If you love DTOFs for your Funkos and things like that, they make one that is better than the DTOF. It's not glass. It's plexiglass. Felt wood. Fabulous thing. I think the DTOF one is about, $250, $300. The setup that you see behind me is, I think, shipped and everything like that, like $2,100. Again, it's a next level case. It's huge, because behind the figures, there's a DeLorean, there's a Marty, there's a lot. It fits a lot of stuff. But there it is. Check them out. Boom. Here we go. We got another one. Strawberry shortcake. This is the Grail, 750 pieces. This is Funko's new way of whatever. PPG is 175. This thing sells for about 160 to 170 on eBay. Here you go. I give you a deal in steel of $140. 175 PPG sells for about 160 to 170 on eBay. There it is at 140. No, I mean, Maju cases are the top of the top when it comes to quality, craftsmanship. They're dust proof. The lighting comes with it. Everything you need is comes with it, right? You have the lighting, the power bricks, the screws. You do have to put them together, right? They're not. It's very easy to put them together. They're stackable, plexiglass fronts, drop cases, all that good stuff. So they are really, really nice. Here we go. Clown Jack in the Box Funko Shop exclusive. This is selling for like 130 to 150 bucks. I'm going to go $110. There you go. Dulcia Power Rangers Grail, 999 pieces, 165 PPG. How about 115? There you go. No, I'm sorry. Do not have a Ariel 1012. Here's another Grail. Hard to find pop. Not quite as hard as the Freddy Funko Bender, but still pretty hard. Nerds Cthulhu 300 piece ECCC from 2016. Very tough pop to get. PBG is $680. Last time it sold for about 550. But here you go. Again, hard to find one this cheap. I'll go 485. There you go. Nerds Cthulhu, super rare. All right, guys, this is the last time of the part of the show where I always like to say it is last call. I will take you with me. If you want, I'll show you guys the cases too. If anyone's still here that wants to see the Modu cases, I'll do it after this. I'll run through the pops. If anyone wants to make an offer, want me to run them, let me know. 500 piece Freddy Funko Willy Wonka. 1,000 piece Bat Boy. OG Lucky the Leprechaun. Jill Harris autograph Noel Black Clover. Jetfire Transformers Funko Shop exclusive. 2,000 piece Freddy Funko Dumb and Dumber. 196 piece Freddy Funko as Bender. The Dulcia NFT Grail 999 piece. 300 piece Nerds Cthulhu. Clown Jack in the Box. 175 piece Grail Strawberry Shortcake. And the vaulted Jamie Frazier. Those are the pops. Any offers, questions, want me to run anything? The floor is yours, guys. And as a special, I will take you through the hot toys. Not everyone gets to do that, but I'll do it for you guys. Someone brought up cases and the hot toys. Here you go. Outlander was Jamie Frazier. Vaulted. PPG is 190. Sells for 150. I would go. I'd go 110 bucks if you want them. Let me know. If you want Jamie Frazier for 110, I'll run him. Oh. Here we go, guys. I will take you to show you hot toys. Someone asked. So here you go. This is a Modu case. So that whole floor is felt. The door comes off here. These are all magnets that hold the door in place. These are Guardians of the Galaxy. Pretty cool. Also coins. These are pretty cool. All right. Then we get into this. Some are light up functions. Look at that. That is an artisan Jack Sparrow with real hair. Pretty cool. Behind him, Indiana Jones, Hermione Granger, Harry Potter. And there we got Ron Weasley there. Good old John Wick with Kane. There is Wonder Woman. That's artisan. Nice little light up lasso. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. They're back there. You got Kid Pool, Baby Pool, Dog Pool, Head Pool. There's the Mrs. Deadpool. There's Deadpool. There's Michael Keaton Batman. Jack Nicholson Joker. Moving on, you've got Scarlet Witch. Look at that, Tony Stark with the snap. And then you come down here, you Back to the Future fans. Look at that little Marty McFly in the DeLorean. When I tell you detail, look at that newspaper. Look at the almanac. Look at the money. There you go. Then you can get into a little Star Wars. You like light side Anakin, dark side Anakin, or you can hit it with the Emperor, Vader. You got Ahsoka down there. The Dark Knight. There's, of course, the Joker down there. There's for any Funko Office fans, that is the complete collection of the Office autographed. Sorry, no Christopher Reeve Superman. Another passion of mine, there's some Ghostbusters. People don't get to see the Ghostbusters. Another passion of mine is autographs. This is my wall of Funko autographs. Sylvester Stallone, Winona Ryder. There's Pedro Pascal. That's right, Michael. A little Michael Corleone, Al Pacino, some WWE, Keanu Reeves. And you come over here. This is a great one right there. Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Keaton, and Danny DeVito. Incredible one there. Or you could have a little, this is another tough one to get. How about a little Joe Pesci Home Alone? You got to have a Marv. There's Ozzy. Hayden Christensen. Michael Douglas. Look at this. This is a cool one. I actually got to meet her with this one. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Little Morpheus. Maya Hawke. Little Ed O'Neill. Anyway, got to have a little fun. Just a little bit of my collection. All right, guys. Any other questions, comments on the Pops for sale? Going once. Going twice. All right, guys. We are out. Planning to be with you guys tomorrow on New Year's Eve, probably afternoonish time frame. Come join me. We'll have some fun and hang out. Till then, I'm the Luau, guys. Thank you for joining me. Also, make sure to go over to the YouTube channel, The Luau Show, tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We do giveaways. We do collectible talk live, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, The Luau Show, the last one of this year. Till then, guys, be well, be safe. And the words that I always like to do, in the words of Jim Carrey from The Truman Show, good morning, good evening.